What's up, guys? This is Mike Cornell. I wanted to come and make this video on what my organization looks like, and I'm going to do just a brief explanation so you can see the kind of mastery that we have inside of the mentorship and the mastermind. So these things I'm going to talk about, nobody talks about this on YouTube, and nobody really actually does this. The only people that I know that are doing these sorts of things are in my mastermind. So while these things are not super difficult, it does take time to learn these things, and you need a process unless you want to just unless you want to lose money and figure it out yourself like I did. So what I'm about to show you is my organization and exactly what it looks like, the whole setup. So you're gonna see the whole setup, okay? So let's start. All right, so here we go. So here we got Mike Cornell MC with his laptop. Mike Cornell has 7 virtual assistants that run his sales, marketing, and inventory simultaneously between all these factors, okay? And customer service. I forgot to put that. Let me just put that. Customer service, CS, okay? So what's happening is these 7 virtual assistants are running all of these things, okay? They have a warehouse, California Courier, mail-ins, Tampa Courier. These are all being ran, and all the communications are being confirmed and replied back to inside of my 7 virtual assistants that I have trained to run my business fully. Now let's talk, okay? So Mike Cornell could be in Europe, he could be in Colombia, he could be in South America, he can literally be wherever he wants to be, as long as he has his laptop. And that's what I wanted to do from the beginning, and I was very determined to create this in a way to where I could travel. But I had to take a lot of risk. Let me tell you, I still do take a lot of risk. But to learn this, I had to take a lot of risk so that, you know, somebody can't scam me. And yeah, I've lost a lot of money. But what I've learned is how to set up a highly profitable business and a highly effective, efficient business between and traveling at the same time. And that's what I've learned. So I could literally take this whole system and put this in another industry. Like, that's how good I know this system. And this is what you would actually learn in the mastermind. And if you did a one-on-one mentorship, that's why I charge so much. Because what you're gonna learn, you could literally take this business model to any business model. So let me just give you a breakdown, okay? So we have the 7 virtual assistants that are doing the sales, the marketing, the inventory, and the customer service. They're also doing the communications between the couriers and my wholesalers too. I forgot to put those guys in. Very important. Wholesalers. Okay. So my virtual assistants are managing all these things simultaneously. Imagine if you had to manage all this stuff, okay? At the warehouse, that's where you do all the packaging and stuff, okay? So, let's start with the first thing, the wholesalers. What the virtual assistants will do, they will manage conversations between the wholesalers, and that's pretty self-explanatory. And then you have the Tampa Courier. Now, what a courier is somebody that will drive around, pick up products, and what they will do is they will service your customers for you. So if I have customers, like I did yesterday, I had a customer that had 30 contours. On that one deal, I made $1,170. And I think I ended with like $3,000 yesterday. But if I was in another country, I just like to do pickups whenever I'm back. But if I was in another country, I would have just told my courier to go, hey, go pick that up and do what you got to do, right? So then what the courier would do is at the end of maybe 2 weeks or at the end of the first week, they will package, and then they will send to my wholesaler. Now, this is all happening simultaneously. My virtual assistants are checking on my courier and, checking about the packaging process and what's happening. And I've literally set up communications between all this to have this all simultaneously happening. Okay, so, and then you have mail-ins, which is pretty obvious. Customers will mail you products from all states in USA. And the virtual assistants they'll be doing the customer service for that. They'll be doing the sales and negotiation, and they'll be setting those things up. So this is the main core of my business, and this is what I've really perfected, because back in the day when I first started this business, I hurt my knee. I disconnected my ACL completely playing soccer. So I had to figure out a way where I could stay home and make money. And what I ended up learning was priceless, because after I was able to walk again, about 7 months later, I went and I actually traveled. So, and that was, what was that, like two and a half years, 2 years ago, I think. Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago. That happened 2 years ago. So what I ended up learning was that I could do this business anywhere in the world if I really wanted to. Yeah. So that's what I did, and I ended up traveling the whole year last year. So anyways, moving forward. Now also there's my California courier. I have a courier in California that's just picking up products. And that's pretty self-explanatory too. They pick up products and then they send to wholesalers. And then we have the warehouse. So all the products that come from my mail-ins, they go to the warehouse. I have somebody that will literally organize everything and then send it to our wholesaler. So just imagine, this is all happening simultaneously. My virtual assistants are keeping inventory of the warehouse, the courier, what's up with the courier, communicating with wholesalers, communicating with my courier in Tampa, and then communicating with my customers all at the same time, doing sales, marketing, inventory, and customer service all at the same time. Now I know that kind of looks very advanced, and it is, but this is the kind of program that I'm running. This is my organization. This is what I'm running. And you could choose to just do like your city, and you can make an easy 100K a year, easy. And you'll probably be driving around all the time. And if you want that life, let's say you have like a family or something, if you really want that life, you can do that. If you buy my course, you can easily start generating $1,000, $2,000 a week after 2 months or 3 months, easily. But if you have a family and you just want to stay local, you totally can do that. Like, I have people in my mastermind that's what they do. They just stay local, and that's okay. But for me, I wanted to create a freaking crazy legacy. And I want to look back on my life and be like, holy shit, I accomplished something so great. I did things that people never thought I would do. And I didn't learn this from any course. I learned the basics of this course, and then I just started doing it all myself. So now I have the opportunity and freedom to be able to travel whenever I want, live wherever I want. As long as I have my laptop, I can literally, profit every single day. And because I have systems, it's all happening. And this is how I can easily make $2,000 a day. I mean, just imagine I make $500,000 there, 500 there, 500 there. That's $2,000 between 3 different flows. You know what I'm saying? And this is possible if you build it up. You have to build up these flows with your marketing and your sales and your customer service. That's what I've really perfected in this business, that I don't know anybody that is doing it like me. And I say that humbly because it's not like I'm sitting back on my I'm not resting on my wins yesterday. I constantly want to keep going forward, and that's what I do every single day. But if you guys want to really learn from somebody that's really doing this as a real business, and maybe you want to get to this level, you can hit me up for my mentorship. We can do a one-on-one, and I could take you step by step, spreadsheets, systems, everything you need for all of this. If you want to just join the mastermind, you can definitely figure out a lot of this stuff, and I can give you information on a lot of this stuff. But if you just want to create, like you live in Baltimore or something, and you just want to create a small little 100K business, that's cool. You could just buy my first course and just do all the work yourself, and just regularly do all your pickups, and it's a really easy life. And that's what I used to do. I used to just do pickups literally all day and negotiate, set up ads, do inventory, package, and then sell it to wholesalers. But now I have a system for everything. So literally, I have it to where I only do like one big task daily, and this task only takes me an hour if I really wanted to. Now, some days I have, customer hiccups and I have to get on the phone or I have to do something with whatever. Not every day is perfect, but I made a business that's supposed to be local, and I made it into a remote business that I've created systems for every single thing. So you guys know quality content is coming out because I'm taking all my experience from all this stuff right here and putting it into my courses. So thank you very much.